Good morning. It is Jane Portalupi with Portalupi Wines. Today is Tuesday, October 26th, and my husband Tim and I are out here at the Pinot Vineyard. This is the last day of our harvest for 2010. So I'm going to take you over to my husband Tim.
Good morning. Yeah, we're out here. We got a crew out here picking our last vineyard, as Jane said, of the year. This is the old Mazzetti Ranch, and it's planted to 2 clones of Pinot Noir. If we slowly pan over to the left, you'll see there's a younger block of Dijon clone Pinot Noir that we had picked about 3 weeks ago. It ripened sooner. Now we are picking this block here, the old Martini clone, and this block of vineyard is about 40 years old. As you can tell if you look down at the root, it's a very big old vine, and as you can see, it is fall. The leaves are turning color. This vineyard took a little longer to ripen, but now it's perfect. It's at optimum. As you can see by these clusters, they're very ripe, tight, clean. We had some rain the last few days, but it cleared out real nice, and they've dried out and they're ready to pick, so we're picking. To talk about the growing season this year, we've had some challenges. Here it is, the last week of October. Typically this vineyard would have been picked about 3 weeks ago on a normal year, but it was a mild growing season. Henceforth, fruit had to hang out longer to get ripe. And we had issues with rain this past weekend, and fortunately it stopped after a couple days, and as you can see, it's a clear, crisp, dry morning, and we got a crew out here. We're hoping to pick 3 to 3.5, possibly 4 tons of this that more than likely will be fermented separately from the previous vineyard that we just looked at, the Dijon clone vineyard, the younger block. And down the road we'll look at maybe blending them together because they're still from the same ranch, and of course it's all Pinot Noir, and this is in the heart of the Russian River Valley. To give you perspective, we are on the corner of River Road and Woolsey, right across Woolsey Road from the Martinelli Vineyard. Prime Pinot Noir country. We've got a great palette of Pinot Noir to work with in that we've got a younger, newer planted Dijon clone vineyard to our left and this older Martini clone Pinot Noir vineyard to our right. So we have a great mixture of quality, diversified rich Pinot Noir fruit. So as we're winding down harvest, my wife just mentioned to me on the way out here I hadn't shaven. I have a little stubble going on here, and really I've been shaving because, you know, I show up in the tasting room and I want to look acceptable, but normally this time of year all of us winemakers do what we call our NHL beard. For those of you who follow ice hockey, you know, in the playoffs, the teams in the playoffs don't shave until they lose the series or win the series or whatever, but throughout the playoffs they don't shave. Well, we have a tradition in wine country. When the first grapes come in for harvest, we quit shaving and we don't finally shave our beard off until the last grapes are picked. Normally I'd have a much bigger beard by October 26th, but I try to be pretty acceptable and presentable. So anyway, that's just a little sidelight story for those of you who want to know a little bit of winemaker harvest tradition. But as you can see, these leaves are turning yellow, red, purple. It's definitely autumn. We're getting this fruit off at the maximum end of its maturation period, and looking forward to producing a superior Pinot Noir that will enhance the Portalupi line. Thank you.